For those of you who don't know, Mozilla has been under fire for forcing its CEO out over his views on gay marriage. Years ago, he made a donation to Prop 8 because of his stance on gay marriage. He doesn't agree with it. And all these years later, it was dug up and the information became public, and he was forced to resign. So my question is, why are we intolerant to differing opinions? I'm going to let you stay. Should this have cost him his job?
This was a homo fanatic witch hunt that was led from people outside of the stakeholders. We're talking about people who, and this is typical of the left these days, this is a new generation of totalitarianism insofar as the left says a situation, a certain topic is closed, case closed, no more room for dissent. The same thing has happened on abortion. You're pro-life, there's a war on women. You question climate change, and you're anti-science. You are a denier. And now we're seeing with the gay movement as well, and the gay lobby there. These are his personal beliefs, political beliefs, not his professional beliefs. He is a CEO of like an internet search engine. Has nothing to do with
Yeah, he's a pretty smart guy. I mean, they're lucky to have had him. He pleaded with the employees. He pleaded with the shareholders and said, give me a chance. That was then. I don't have those views and I don't bring them into the workplace, but give me at least a chance to prove myself. And the door was simply shut. Do we then create a bigger danger, Vincent, in saying if you're intolerant, then we're going to come out of the closet to drive you back into the closet?
Well, listen, there's no room for intolerance. Listen, the corporate landscape in Canada and the United States and globally is hyper competitive. You cannot be sidetracked by these sideshows and circus acts that happen. And look, if the CEO would have come out and said, look, my views have evolved, because you referenced President Obama.
But why do his views have to evolve? I'm sorry, I do not accept that. He can support traditional marriage. That is a legitimate standpoint. In fact, millions of Americans hold that view.
I would see. I'm kind of in the middle of this argument, because if he had come out at any point in the history and they had found paperwork of him saying, I hate gays, I would like to bring harm to them.
But he's not saying
that.
But
he didn't. He is just firmly against gay marriage at that point in his life. I don't even know where he stands on it to this point, but the point is, back then he was against gay marriage.
Right.
I don't see where the hate comes in on this.
If you're the CEO of a public company or a private company, you have, like I said, a fiduciary responsibility. You have a natural obligation to promote your business and to do the best you can to make sure your business delivers for its shareholders.
So then, should we stop all political donations from all CEOs?
Because that's apparently that's where we're going. Because I think anyone who gets appointed to a high position is going to have their background ripped apart to see what they may have done. I know my views in the last 10 years have certainly evolved on things that I believed in then, may not believe then. Since I've been a child, my views have changed on certain things. It's just a natural that you evolve and grow up. Are we not allowed to grow up and change our opinions?
I think so, but I don't think he said that. I don't think he ever once said that. And to your point, Faith, absolutely. Before I make a donation to a political party, look, I'm a liberal, I'm open about it, I'm okay with it. I'm willing to stand up and take any heat that may happen because I'm a liberal. But if I'm going to start making donations to other organizations, I better be damn sure I know exactly what that organization does and what they promote. That is a burden, I guess, I have, and that people who are higher, raise their profile have to endure. And I don't think there's a problem with that. So yeah, if you're a CEO of a publicly traded company or a large corporation, you better be damn sure you know who you're where you're donating your money. Absolutely.
Mr. Ike should have grown a backbone and not back down. That's what he should have said. He should have said, yeah, I do believe in this. I did believe in it then, and I'm not stepping down because of a $1,000 donation. Forget that. There we can agree. You want to be a liberal? Live your liberal life. I want to be a conservative. I will not be held in a closet. Along with Mr. Ike.
Well,
absolutely. But I can tell you, if he didn't resign and this turned into a greater story, his board would have forced him out.
There was a double standard.
Well, they essentially did force him out. But I'm sure that he didn't just say, hey, I guess I should step down. There was obviously a meeting held, and they said, you need to go. We'll let you do it on your own terms, but you've got to go. I think they pulled the trigger too soon. I think he should have been given a chance to at least see where he stood on it. My concern is that we're going into a new phase, that freedom of speech doesn't actually exist anymore, and freedom of expression, and you certainly can't have your own views. God forbid they find out anything in my past. I mean, who knows what they'll dig into? Is that where we're going?
No, listen. We were all young. We've all made mistakes.
Sure.
Like I'm not a choir boy. I'm sure you both made mistakes as well. The difference is, you grow up and you evolve. If it comes out and something is said, you apologize for it. Something I did at 22, I don't think I would do at 32 or 42. But this isn't what this is. He made a donation to a cause, okay?
Against gay marriage, not against gays. Against gay marriage. There's a difference.
Well,
there's a difference.
Listen, you could be splitting hairs, okay?
You're not. No, it's the doer and the deed. Like, this goes back to like ancient Greece, for goodness sakes. No, I don't think that he should have apologized whatsoever. And let's be honest, the gay marriage movement has won. The only thing worse than sore losers are sore winners, as far as I'm concerned. They're winning the debate. They're winning this so-called war. Just relax. And why do you have to have a witch hunt on every single person who opposes you? What are you afraid of?
Well,
We'll wrap it up after your point.
If you've been oppressed, listen. I have friends who are openly gay, and they're very sensitive on this topic. And
grow some thicker skin.
But there are a lot of gay people who are coming out and saying this is doing an injustice to what we are fighting for. It's an intolerance. We've got to leave it there.
If any three of us had their rights trampled on for quite a while, I think we'd all be a little sensitive. So
we would, but then we can't take
we should
away
be careful before
other people's rights.
Well,
all right, anyway,
we're not taking
go.
away
I'm going to
anyone
get
else's
yelled at.
rights.
Well, we are. We took away his right to have a belief in something that he has, so we've silenced him.